begin, dear friends, I heartily acknowledge the presence of your eminences, your excellencies, honorable guests, and other distinguished and international representations, as well as other participants. Thanks to the Holy Father, Pope Francis, who was called the 27th World Day of the Sick to be held in Kolkata, and the since I am coming as a delegate from the Holy Father, I must speak his words. So I have written down. I could not memorize what he said to me. So excuse me if I read. The choice of the value of the 27th World Day of the Sick, as well as the purpose of the celebration this year, is associated with St. Teresa of Kolkata, an unmistakable icon of works of mercy and Christian charity. The celebration of the Day of the Sick is being held in Kolkata because the saint of Kolkata has made vivid that charity and mercy for the sick, which then has overflowed everywhere. This celebration here will be a clear call to the whole Church and also to the nations to be ever more attentive to the gospel and culture of mercy, compassion, generosity, and healing of both physical and spiritual life of the sick, and an acknowledgement and invitation to the people committed to health care of the infirm of the society. In this inaugural session, I would like to quote a few excerpts from the letter which was written by His Holiness to me for this occasion. He says, Father Teresa of Calcutta, whom we joyfully recently have added among the saints of the Church, truly rejoice in heaven, seeing the city so dear to her, to gracefully welcome from the whole world people coming together to this 27th World Day of the Sick. Holy Father also says, we, greatly solicitous of the care of the poor and of all suffering people, are filled with joy on account of this special manifestation of exceptional Christian charity. Therefore, from a distance, we desire to greet all sick people on the globe of the earth and exhort others for having fulfilled or for having skillful care for them. The Holy Father continues and asks me, saying, quote, exhort the listeners so that so many of the brothers and sisters affected by sickness, often left out and rejected by the society, which considers them almost useless, to be spent, that they themselves have care of them, the likeness of the Good Samaritan, repeating the gospel message of the Lord, sending the disciples that they were to take care of all who were oppressed in soul, mind, and body. It says, admonish them. Freely you have received, and freely you give. The Holy Father concludes, finally, we impart apostolic blessing, which you will take care to lovingly transmit to all the faithful gathered here and to all the participants of the commemorated 27th World Day of the Sick, while we confide your mission to the intercession of the Most Blessed Virgin Mary and those saints who with great dedication and charity care for the sick, requesting from all prayers for our supreme ministry to carry them out with charity. Dear honorable presence, with these words of the Holy Father, I extend my own heartiest felicitations to this gracious and very significant gathering in the City of Joy, and exhort you to walk in your journey of this event in the footsteps of the saint of the city of Kolkata, Mother Teresa, beloved of the sick and of us all. Thank
you. Thank you, Your Eminence, for the presidential address. Thank you for helping us to reflect upon the words of our Holy Father on this most momentous occasion. I would now like to invite Archbishop Prakash Malabarappu, Archbishop of Visakhapatnam, Chairman, CBCI Office for Healthcare, to propose the vote of thanks.
A very good morning to all of you present here, especially the Most Reverend Cardinals, Cardinal D'Rozario of Bangladesh, Cardinal Peter Turkson, Prefect of the Dicastery of Human Development, and Maniniya Marquesi, Asha, Minister for Women, Child Development and Social Welfare, Government of Bengal, my dear Monsignor Fernandez from Apostolic Conciliation, and very dear Most Reverend Archbishop Thomas D'Souza, Archbishop of Calcutta, and all the Sister Prema, Superior General of Missions of Charity, and my dear bishops, archbishops, special delegates from the Dicastery of Integral Human Development, Rome, delegates from Europe and Asia, and delegates from different parts of India. I'm here to say a thank you to all of you for made it possible to be present here for this inaugural session of this 27th World Day of the Sick, Kolkata 2019. We are very glad that the event has kind of taken a start in this way. And more especially, as a vote of thanks, I want to thank His Eminence Cardinal Turkson and Cardinal D'Rozario for your presence here and for your beautiful messages that you have delivered for us, to all of us here. They're inspiring us and also challenging us and to continue inviting us to continue to reflect. Thank you, Your Eminences. And our dear Minister, thank you for reminding all of us that you are with us, especially as Minister in the Government of Bengal, that you understand and are in solidarity with all the work that the Church is undertaking for the well-being of humanity, both in Bengal and other parts of the country. Thank you for your presence and also for your beautiful, inspiring speech that you have delivered. And in spite of your busy schedule, you made it possible to be here with us this morning. Thank you again. Convey our greetings and wishes to Didi, the Chief Minister of West Bengal. And here I would like to continue to say thank you to our beloved Archbishop Thomas D'Souza of Calcutta. From the time that we approached him, that Kolkata is chosen to have this event of 27th World Day of the Sick, with open arms and with readiness, we accepted to host this big event. And on behalf of the CBCI Office for Healthcare, myself and my secretary, when we approached him, he said everything will be taken care. And from then on, last 6 months, Archbishop Thomas D'Souza and his organizing committee, led by none other than Reverend Father Franklin Menezes, have done everything in the 6 months to make this event possible, and meticulous planning and detailed workout of all the details of the program for 4 days, and they have done their best. I want you to join me to give a big applause to Father Archbishop Thomas D'Souza. But having said that, I must highlight and say to the organizing committee members, led by Reverend Father Franklin Menezes, myself and my secretary have a very skeleton office structure in Bangalore and a little in Delhi, but we do not have personnel as well as infrastructure to take care of a big event like this. And when we came here, the organizing committee was formed, and from then on, the members of the organizing committee have put in their best effort, sparing no effort in a way, have done marvelous work. A bit of it you have seen in this inaugural function, the way it's organized. I want again invite you to join me to thank them and to give a big applause as an appreciation for that. And Reverend Father Dominic Savio, the Principal and Rector of St. David's College, Kolkata. Thank you, Father Dominic, for your generosity to offer this beautiful auditorium and your premises to conduct this event. If not, you would have to spend a lot of money and time and energy to find a place and ambience for a program like this. Thank you, Father Dominic, and all your staff and others for collaborating with you. And now, not last one, but my secretary, Reverend Father Matthew Perrible. He has been there and he has visited at least 5-6 times Kolkata to be in touch with Archbishop and the organizing committee, and has been a very enthusiastic and optimistic presence to see that things are were carried forward. Father Matthew, on behalf of myself and my CBCI and all present here, a big thank you to you for everything that you have been doing. And coming to this morning's inaugural session, function, I want to say thank you for those, the MC, Madam, and presentation of the beautiful dance, Om Shanti and the Bhajan, and put us in a very prayerful, not only prayerful, but also reflective mood, inviting us to pray and wish the well-being of everybody, every being in the creation. Thank you, the staff, for organizing this inaugural session in this way. And I should not forget to say thank you to the delegates that came from Rome and Europe and Asian countries. You have accepted our invitation of the dicastery. You have taken all the trouble to be here, to be present for these for the proceedings and the celebration of this 27th World Day of the Sick. We welcome you and also thank you for being here, and I'm sure all of us together will have a fruitful time. Along with that, I want to say thank you to all the delegates that came from different parts of our country, starting from Kerala down south up to Darjeeling and the northeast and other places. Thank you for being here, and I'm sure all of us in our participation and the conclusion of this big event, we go home with a lot of joy, a lot of satisfaction, and challenges to carry forward our healthcare ministry in this our vast country. Once again, thank you to everyone. God bless you.
Thank you, Your Grace, for proposing the vote of thanks and for acknowledging the contribution of all who have participated in this event. I would now request the audience to stand while singing our national anthem. All the official delegates may kindly proceed to the Archbishop's house for the tea break. They are to return to the hall by 10:55 a.m. for the plenary session. All our esteemed guests who came to take part only in the inaugural program are requested to collect their refreshments from the registration desk. Kindly keep standing as our dignitaries are escorted out of the auditorium. Heartfelt thanks and grateful acknowledgement to one and all. Thank you.